do you set the depth on your float? So if you watch my float now where it is, and just here I've put kind of a gold bead, you get a thing called a plumb bob. And a plumb bob is just something that the float can't support. It's a weight that's too heavy. So it comes in like usually a round shape and has a bit of cork at the bottom. You put your hook through the eye and just jab it into the cork. So imagine that's it here. Now, when I cast in, because this is too heavy for the float to support, if it's too shallow, so if I have it set at a foot and the water's 3 foot deep, well, the plumb bob will keep going till it hits bottom and the float will go with it. Whereas if I come up here to, now don't use lead shots, use float rubbers. I'm just using these so you can see them on the camera. If I pull these two float rubbers up towards the rod tip, I've increased the distance now between my plumb bob and my float. So if I cast that in now and that sinks and it hits bottom and my float is just sitting on the top like that, so I can just see it there like that, I know I'm on the bottom. And that's a great way to look for shells and drop-offs. So once I have it set, say at 3 foot, I can move along the canal section, cast into different spots. If my float sinks, I know that that's deeper than 3 foot. So I have maybe a drop-off or I found a small hole in the bottom, and that's where fish will sit. Especially in heavy water and stuff, they'll drop back into them. So it's a great way to map out the riverbed. So make sure and learn how to be able to plumb the depth correctly to start fishing there, and also, if you're ever looking for drop offs and different bits and pieces, it can be very useful too.